Hey everybody, welcome back to Age of Sunbros. We are here with another casted game. And I'm here with my fellow caster and Sunbro member, Carrie. Say hi.
Hey guys, thanks for having me, and this should be a good game. It's
Yeah,
a classic matchup.
I was gonna ask you, could you tell us something about this matchup? Or maybe the map? Yeah.
Well, the matchup I think is pretty Spain favored if they do their fast FF. Um, they can do some damage to Japan, but Japan do have the flaming arrows, which are basically calves, which can shut down the two falc timing, which is pretty interesting. So if Japan tries to get up as fast as possible, they can shut down whatever Spain does. That's if they go to the fast fortress as soon as possible. But there's many other things they can do. As to the map, there's the Berber settlement, which is good for both anti-cav and for the Berber nomad villagers. So something to keep in mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we're in the 300 food meta with Japan. So they have potential to shut down any forward base by Spain, which could slow down their FF push significantly. But I do not actually think we're gonna see an FF this game. Because I've heard from rumors that this is a
Oh
logistician
yeah, there
rush.
you go.
Yeah,
Look
there
at
you
that.
go. So that's gonna
Bow
be
pike, I like it.
interesting. Um, the logistician rush is not something you see every day. It's kind of fallen out of favor for other builds. But I don't know. I think it's still pretty powerful. But we'll see what Nicius can do with this. Do you have any experience with this logistician rush?
I've tried it before. I somehow don't understand it. Like I don't know why you all even need all the age one cards, because don't you just send like 300 wood over like over and over anyways? I'm sure there's other strategies, but when I've done it, I've just sent like 300 wood over and over and just pumped out units
Yeah,
because it's just more stuff. Like I
that's.
wouldn't send capitalism for like a while, but
y-
I'm sure there's a reason for it.
I mean, you could send one of these cards before you get to age two,
Sure,
right?
yeah. I
And
think you'd want to, because you're wasting, like it works best off the res crates, right? Because they
yeah, exactly.
instantly go to your pile, and the additional crates you get from the Logi also go right into your
Yeah.
stockpile. So
And I mean,
yeah,
especially with capitalism, you want it as early as possible for it to pay off, I feel like.
because it's like another 2.5 vil shipment that never gets idled. Like I
Yeah.
still think 3 vils is always better, but if you can send another 3 vil card, essentially, it's going to be really good.
Yeah. So this Japan deck looks pretty standard too, but slightly more favored for the late game with lots of H3 cards and 6 Naginatas and 8 Naginatas in H4.
Wow. I don't know how I feel about the 8 and then the 6. I think you should have one and diversify the other, right? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, and you get 8 twice anyway. So like how
yeah, that's a really good point. You're gonna send it 3 times? I mean maybe,
yeah.
but
Yeah. Hmm. But like I don't know, I feel like
but
with Japan you
don't
always
they have
want to
like a
have.
huge Yumi card anyways?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that
I'm
could be
pretty
good.
sure, yeah. Or even, I mean, they have the cheaper artillery one too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Hmm.
So he's aging, and
Let's see what he's
he's
aging
gonna have to
for.
build a tower, right? Or I don't I don't know what he's gathering the wood for. Probably just a barracks. But he's got the 2 vils up there.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna make a tower. That seems kind of
Yeah.
like a waste of
I'm
wood.
just so used to seeing Spain with a tower. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
what the heck? Does he have to build it? It's like, wait, he doesn't need one at all.
Hmm. So he's in it for the long game in H2. And Japan doesn't have a lot of H2 cards. Like he's missing the 5 Yumi card. Looks like.
Yeah, that kind of hurts actually, because they'll just kill Bowpipe better than. Actually, Ashy is pretty good against Bowpipe because they have the speed to just push up on the Chronospos. So you might not need Yumi, but I think it's good to have. It would be good to have for him, but
Yeah, I don't know. Like I feel like with Japan you're always getting rushed anyway.
and he did do the
Like
more eco-friendly age up.
I actually
So
thought that was Torigay, but it's actually Toshoga Shrine.
Yeah, he's got it in a good spot. There's a lot of hunts over there, and it's
I
pretty
don't,
secured. But
I don't know
if he
about
found
this.
that, he could just
Yeah,
pike that down from the side.
yeah, it's outside of TC range, so like
Exactly.
he's getting a consulate and intervention first card in H2, which is interesting. Could go for the
He
Dutch.
better hopes that's the units, like the crossbows or something.
Yeah, I mean
Or
intervention is always units, right? You just gotta pick.
yeah, I think so.
You just gotta decide what to pick, if it's Portugal or Dutch or Japan. I don't know. I feel like the Dutch one is probably really good.
Yeah.
Going Japan.
So that's the pikes then, I guess.
I think so. Shouldn't they
He is prepared for
be-
this. He is. Does he see the forward base at all?
Oh wait, sorry, that's not. Oh, I thought it was the intervention. The 300.
Yeah, but he's going to use it on units, probably. Yeah, he's stacking the
Yeah, he's going for the
Shinobi no monos. And he does see that right away.
Oh, but Nicius is gonna get trapped here.
Yeah.
I don't know about.
And he can just follow these all the way back.
Yeah.
With this 4.5 speed Ashy.
God, I hate Japan so much. This is so annoying. But I don't know. I feel like Nicius should have more units. Oh, but we see double batch of crossbows. So.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
and
gonna
we see a shipment coming in.
Yeah.
Is he just clicking that 300 over and over? Yeah. That is a lot of res. Look how much that is total. Like, close to 700.
Wow.
Or maybe,
really good.
And you don't have to worry about gathering it, so that's nice. I would keep poking that south side though. It's away from the barracks. Oh no, never mind. He's got to watch out.
Thing with Japan, when they have so many Ashigaru, they just delete everything.
They do. This batch is going to be really nice. So if he pops it behind,
behind. No. Okay.
Oh no. Well, yeah, but there's a few that go down for no reason, right? But it's not the worst thing in the world. Just keep kiting.
It feels so bad seeing the counter get killed by the fucking unit that it's supposed to count.
Right.
I think, and it just snowballs, when you have this many units.
Right. Now this is a good pop on the other side. He's lucky that a batch isn't right on the tail, though.
Yeah, let's see. I feel like Japan.
I think you have to keep focusing down the Ashies, unfortunately, and not worry about the the bows, because you want to just get as much of the bonus damage as you can, and you're already in a losing situation right now.
I'm honestly quite impressed by Japan's ability to keep up, reinforcing batches. He's been. Oh.
Yeah, that was nice. But now he actually needs shrines to even continue production.
Yeah, that's true. He has 9 shinobi. That's a lot. These guys are really good.
Gotta get these fills out.
And this is exactly what you need to do with as Japan. You just gotta use your speed to really take home your advantage.
What speed are those archers that he's got? 4.8.
So they're even faster.
So they're the perfect complement to the Ashi, because they can actually keep up and you don't have to worry about two separate groups.
He is stacking a shipment though. I forgot to use. Oh, I like this little pike.
It's nice.
But I don't know. It looks like Nicius in a bit of a.
Nicius can do this forever. He can continue batching these out. I mean, his XP curve will slow down eventually, but for the most part, he can keep pumping these. And he's getting a nice trade right there.
Pikeman actually killing a villager and idling 11. That's huge. That's 4 pikemen. Wow.
We have the big Shogun or whatever, the daimyo coming out. This could destroy his entire army. So hopefully he finds one more batch of pikes in the queue.
What I would do as Japan here is just make a batch of Nagi, and Yeah,
Yeah, with the
exactly.
yep, that's exactly what he's doing. So you can save the 200 wood from the building, and
Exactly,
it's a good
and
shipment.
you know, oh, okay. So Nisi actually makes a 10 batch here of pikemen, which is really good. Not only for
This is
sieging, but
perfect.
you know that eventually Japan usually gets a food, gets a few nagis.
Yeah, 100%. I wish he was focusing down one at a time, but he's going to take him down fast. He's
So
shipping the coin, and it's going to come in right before these Nagis. If he gets Vills on it, he should be able to finish this batch. Uh, Not enough. Come on, finish it. No,
nope,
that's all right.
sadly not.
See, he gets 2 in Q right away. He
Yeah.
could be pushing right now.
So Japan is only on 5 shrines, soon to be 4.
And they're going down.
Yeah.
And as in, he's going to be popped right now. So he needs to get another one, even in base, just to get this Nagy batch out, because this is kind of really important.
Yeah, and even if he gets one shrine out, he's still gonna be popped. So, like he needs to
Yeah, that's a
sell.
good
He
point.
needs to buy some wood or something. But all of this gives Nicius time, which I think he might need actually. Oh, but what is this? A
Wow,
huge
that's the
conquistador badge.
he
Yeah,
has lost a lot of
that's super smart.
archaic infantry.
It's the perfect timing too, because now Japan is adding Nagi.
Oh yeah, and these are good enough. You can fight Musk with them, not in hand to hand, but they're just anything that
And the
stacks up close together.
nice bash of crossbows there. Ooh, I wish.
No, just keep steering. Okay, as long as the crossbows are firing constantly, they're doing so much damage.
Yeah, I don't know. I wanted these pikemen to be in cover mode. I feel like that could have done a lot of good.
I wanted him to just snare. He needed to kill that whole mass, which he totally could have. Look
Yeah,
at
but
this
like you
Spanish.
don't want to be too vulnerable to like a Nagi badge. But it looks like Japan wants to age.
Yeah, this just seems like he lost enough units where, well, he was popped, right? He couldn't spend his res, and now he's gonna age, which is not a bad play, I don't think here.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I don't know. I feel like Nicius Mass here is looking really dangerous. I don't know if he can afford to age. Unless Nissi goes back.
Well, he can't make units. He has to start building these shrines, and he doesn't have a market.
Yeah, that's true.
Or maybe he does actually. He just got a bunch.
But I mean, like, just don't make more units. Just age and then make units in transition.
Right.
Let's see if Nicius. Oh, he just sent House of
Now he's
Trastamara.
see how much at his TC it is to age up, if we can see
I
that.
don't think that's possible to see.
Oh,
in the
okay, yeah,
replay,
never mind.
But that, I mean, it must be maybe half price or close to half price.
Yeah, it's hard to tell because we don't know how many times he's clicked that 300 wood, but it's at least 3 or 4 or 5 times plus the conquistador, right?
Yeah. I mean, I like this. Okay, so about 900, like 700,
Yeah,
something like that. So quite a big discount.
but the value is the speed. Look at how
Yeah.
fast that age is
That's
shooting up,
so
right?
fast. Japan hasn't. No, Japan decided to stay in H2. Wow, that's a mistake. I feel.
It could be, yeah, because he's still popped. He can't finish
Yeah,
these
because
batches.
I mean, yeah, he had all that idle time of his barracks. I mean, he's still floating 1,000 food. Like, well, he needs to use it.
Right.
Like, you don't
is
want
nice
to.
guiding
You don't
now.
want to go into an engagement house popped and with no units in queue.
Right. That could have been better, but he's
nice
got a
bolt
nice
trick or drag box there to save the Nagis, but I don't think it's gonna be.
I almost
enough.
liked leaving the Vills in there.
Yeah. Okay, well, I mean, pretty decent trade
It's
for
just conks
Japan
up,
here.
snipe these, snipe it. Yeah, there you go. Nice.
Some
Yeah, that's
villagers going
good. Ooh, these
down.
Vills are in trouble. That looks like no great coats.
But Nicius has been very good at keeping these conquistadors alive. I believe almost every single one of them has been.
Oh, those are
kept
skirms
alive.
out on the field now. We're in age 3.
Yeah, and Lancers coming in
Nice,
too.
and he sniped that daimyo.
That's huge.
That was worth it. That was
Yeah.
worth the dive for sure. And Lancers cleans. Just get him on there and follow with the crossbows.
Yeah.
And this is enough that I would upgrade them. Yeah, like
crossbows?
20 or so. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I agree. But I don't know. Yeah, it feels like Nicius is clearly in the lead here. And he's got an A. Was that the?
He aged with the
Yeah, he
the
aged
covered
with the
wagon.
town center, right? Yeah.
It's, dang.
Japan is aging, finally.
And he's shipping the cherry orchard, so it's going to slow down his
Oh yeah, he's
timing
gonna
in
get up
H3.
to
But he's
H3.
gotta do it.
Yeah, he's gonna go up an age with no shipment. That always feels bad.
All right.
Still only on one barracks, and he has.
So
lost
can you go to the
his,
north? He's pushing those. Oh no, he never built those. I just realized. I thought there was 2 shrines up there.
I only see where both of these, both of the Japanese monks are down. They're getting revived. But I mean, he only
Yeah,
has
he's got to
one
delete
rack.
those foundations though. That's really important.
Yeah, that's true. He can't make any more Nagi. Okay, he's making a stable, but that's kind of expensive. Like, he's not
It
gonna
is,
be able to
especially when you want to get
afford-
upgrades.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. Like, he has no rest to get the upgrades and make units. And, you know, he's been on the Japanese consulate this whole time, so he has not been able to really get any more eco upgrades or anything like
Right.
that.
It's been helping his fights slightly, but
Yeah.
the whole time you're on it, you're not benefiting from other things you could have done, obviously.
This is on 29 vills compared to 41 for Japan. Wow, I did not realize
Yeah,
that.
he lost about 5 or 6 when that fight was going on.
Yeah, but 41 vills for Japan, that's quite a lot. But he has not shipped villagers at all. Did Nicius really lose that many?
I think it's just training when he's aging too. I mean, that kind of adds up. That's 3 or 4.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting. 2 sets of Minutemen versus... That's a lot of Lancers, though, and those Lancers will just eat Minutemen alive. So...
I was gonna say that we might need the Falconet shipment, but, you know, when Flaming Arrows are out, kind of...
Right. Just I like the having no Falcons here.
Yeah. These Lancers are probably gonna decide the game. Let's see how they do here.
Yeah. Just get him on anything. Oh. Doesn't matter.
Honestly,
fight him.
Yeah,
fight
just
him.
go. Just attack. Yep. Oh, and the
That's good, though. That's even better.
Yeah, that was really good micro, actually.
Yeah, that was about as best you can get. And the Minutemen don't even worry you because they do the infantry damage.
Yeah, and that looks like a GG to me, honestly. Yep, there we go. Wow, so quite an impressive Logistician rush there. I kind of like the... I mean, it was a rush into a fortress play there, which is usually, I feel like people just stay in H2, but going to H3 was definitely the right call.
Well, that card is such a game changer. You know, it allows you to pivot so quickly out of like the longer the H2 is, the better it is, right?
Yeah,
so it's a very powerful card actually when used correctly.
He sent 9 shipments before going to Fortress, so that's like that's 8
sent
with
3 in H2.
Yeah,
you gotta subtract or for age 1, right?
So 6 in total. But that's okay. So 5 without Trustamara, I guess.
Is that shipments gained or shipments sent? I'm curious because I think if you do it, you can send like 300 wood before Logi, like as you're aging, and it kicks in right away. So you can kind of like
Oh,
save
that's
that.
cool. Yeah.
So you can like, and it counts if it lands right after age 2 gets in, it counts for that
Yeah.
House of Trustamere, right?
Oh, you mean like that? Oh, yeah, makes sense. I don't know actually. That would make sense if it's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, but I don't know. I guess Japan's villager production was just on point. This is
It
how it's
was
supposed to
good.
look
You have to
like.
admit that.
Yeah, it's better than mine. That's for sure.
I don't remember
um,
him losing actually. I must have missed that.
it wasn't this the pike raid.
Oh yeah, maybe he got way more than we thought.
At least one of them was. Okay.
That's crazy.
Let's take a quick look at the different graphs.
Look at
before
those
we go here.
Spain fights at the beginning. That was painful.
Yeah, that was not good.
5 coming out, 5 lose.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like getting housed here it really hurt Japan. I feel like that's what really hurt.
Yeah, I agree. And the only reason he was able to spike up like that is because he lost so much right before.
Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at the rest graph real quick. Very close. But you can
That's
see
crazy, actually. Those spikes.
I mean, I guess I don't know, the shipments come or like they take longer. It takes more XP, right? Per shipment. So the more shipments you send, like the less.
Well, you can see it like in real time. Like
Yeah, exactly.
each line is getting slightly longer.
And I don't know. I guess here's just Trustamara, and then he ages up.
Well, this is res, right? So you're not going to see those jumps after age 2.
What do you mean? We see it right here.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, those are every time. That's every time you ship 300 wood.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, do you have any closing thoughts?
I just like to see that Spain being played a different way. That's not FF or revolts. This is cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, that's true. All right. We will see you guys in the next casted game.